Hey folks, Quill18 here. We are playing Factorio. This is a Factorio version 0.14. We are trying to go for speed here if we can. It's our third episode. We've used up 46 minutes of in-game time. In that time, we have set up a fair amount of smelting, although we will need a lot more. Certainly, I mean, that's going to be a trend. We're just going to need more and more and more continuously as the game goes on. We have automated red science production, and we're very, very, very close to our automated green science production, which is a huge milestone. Then once that gets started, we work on steel production. But let's go and get this done. So we've got our green circuits being produced. We got some placeholder for more expansion there later on. And I mean, later on, we're going to need a ridiculous amount of this stuff, but we'll get there when we get there. So what we're going to do at this point is we are going to set up, and these are going to have to be with blues here, something like this. And we're only going to need a couple to get started. Some yellow inserters over here. We actually, I think one production of yellow inserters can feed something like, is it 24? I actually don't have my ratio file up. I've done all this without my ratio file. I think it's up to 24 green science production from one of these. But I'm going to build two because I want to be able to bank some material. I mean, I'm never going to cut around to building 24 green ones, but I'm going to be wanting these to be produced into a chest for me to work on later on. Okay, it's 1 to 12, and actually we will end up with 12 of the green ones. So yeah, so one of these will feed all 12 of our green ones. The other one is basically going to lead to excess. Oh, it's the conveyor belts. I'm thinking the 1 to 24 ratio. All right, that makes sense. But again, with the conveyor belts, I'm going to make two because I'm going to want to pick up a whole lot of those fuckers. So over here, what we need is we need the green and the gear and the iron plate. So we're going to set up, first of all, you're going to be splitting off just a line of green. And both sides of this are going to be filled with green, is the idea. And then I think here the easiest thing to do will be, in fact, to do this. I need more undergrounds, don't I? Where are you? Right over here? I have none. Oh, no, I had some, but we will need more, so that's going to be okay. So you're going to extend out this way. You're going to extend out this way. Again, I'm not convinced. Well, there's no convincing. I'm sure that I'm not using the most materially efficient way to do all of these splits and things, but we're okay. So you're going to do that. You're going to be meeting up like this. I think we can probably start on the optics. It's going to go really fast. We'll need to unlock some more stuff. Okay, where was I? Right. So you're going to do this, and then this, and then that. I mean, technically, you could even do this just to use up the space more, but I don't know. You know what the nice thing about that is? We can always fit an electric pole in there if we need to. Okay, so we need gears to come on the other side. So what's going to happen is the gears from here are going to do that. Excellent. And then we need the underground bits to go there. And then you can just run around this way. Yeah, that is really short is what that is. We're never going to need circuit networks. We will need some stone walls probably at some point for defenses, so what the hell. Since I don't need anything right this second. Okay, so we're good there. And now you are going to extend out this way, which is going to be fine. And you're actually too far away. We need to get you closer up here. Like that and like that. So what we're going to do is we are going to click something else. Is there anything else that's just red that I could use? I mean, there's more weapon upgrades. Yeah, which is going to be worth it to when we build our defenses, which has to come in soon. See? Left a little gap in there, just for whatevs. There we go. Something like that. Okay, you guys are producing yellow inserters. Blam, like this. And then on the other side, you know what? I will make them with blues here. I should have probably left more space overall, but that's going to be okay. The other side, you're going to be making, for me, some conveyor belts. Like that. And you are going to be outputting over here, just like you are going to be outputting over here. We definitely need fast inserters for this. Actually, shit. How much do you need? Is it 1-to-1? Oh, it is 1-to-1. Because you can make one of these in half a second. And I think the yellow inserters, do they only swing once every second? Does it say? It doesn't say there. But I think that might be the case. And you can make one of these every half second. Well, a little bit I don't know. You know what? It's fine. We'll figure it out later. Because this way, you know, we can't use blues, but maybe we're okay. So, all this to get to the point where we are grabbing this stuff. It's going to, you know, for future proofing, this can continue later on, but for now, this is going to be more than good enough. We are going to set up a blue and a blue here, which are going to be feeding into some chests. I'm actually going to switch over to iron chests at this point, so I don't have to keep picking up wood to make chests. So again, you'll be going here, and the idea will be that we will have these speed ones doing that. Like this. Okay. So you're going to be doing various things, but one of the things you're going to be doing in the short term is you're going to be doing this. Now, that's going to be on the far side, so if I do this and this, then do you put it the square that I want? Yeah, that's what I thought. Really? Then I'm out of actual conveyor belts? Although, I mean, I suppose I could pick up some here. Hey, if I go and do this, is it going to do what I want, or is it going to be... Yeah, no, that's not what I want. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. It's going to use a little more material, but it's fine. There. Just get the conveyors on the close side, or the inserters on the close side. There's probably a better way to do that. Well, I know there's got to be a better way to do that, but it's fine. So you're just going to run around here, and you're actually going to be running underground underneath all this, right? Because you're going up to here. Good. So the underground from here to there, which is just enough space. All right. So our green production... Right, we are feeding into the outside, like that, and materially, we don't have what we need to build more inserters. Actually, I should have set up an inserter production line already, which I can do now. The nice thing about the inserter production line is it's exactly the same requirements as the inserters. So we'll be doing that in a second. Again, let me build the regular ones first. We can upgrade them like 1-to-1 with the advanced ones later on. It's not even wasting material because you actually use the basic ones to make the advanced ones. So you can eventually really upgrade everything from one into another in a very cool and sexy way. Which makes me very happy. It's not like when you're upgrading from freaking stone furnaces to steel furnaces. That's why I don't tend to. It's like the stone furnaces that are there will continue to be stone furnaces forever. Because it's not like they're hurting anything. Okay, so we're leaving as much room there as possible. Then you're going to swing way over here, and then we're going to run out of frickin' conveyor belts again. God damn it. Transport belts. Whatever. It's the same thing. Pick up you. Oh, you're not filled up yet. Pick up you. Interested. Grab a bunch of you. Okay, yeah. These get produced really fast. We actually should be doing that. And probably that too. And this looks like it's actually surprisingly okay. It's the output that might be holding us back here. Actually, stop there too, so probably not. Anyway, we'll get back to that. What was I doing? I don't remember. Things are happening. Green, 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 and then you're not going anywhere. You're going to route around here. Oh, yes, that's right. I was going to work on this, which we're going to do. And the green will be on the outside here, so we're going to bring you around here, and you're just going to come around this way, like that. Actually, ultimately the green will be on both sides. Hold on, I'm going to make another change there. I'm going to queue up logistics too, because it's going to get started soon. What we're actually going to do is this. This will get the green on one side and the red on the other. Now, right now it's the wrong way around, so I'm just going to do this, and no, that's not what I meant to do. I want to grab these and do... Oh, you can put them all in one. All right. That's fine. Fine-ish. We need to make sure to get all the red ones that would be on the wrong side fixed up. There we go. So the reds are going to be on the left-hand side. The greens are going to be on the right-hand side. That's going to be going just fine right now. We've got a huge overkill of red, but, I mean, that was inevitable. Boop, 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 boop. And do I have the parts to get the blues? Vaguely. Let me get you going. Anyway, for now. All right. Green science automation is done. We do need to get it up to the next level of speed, but for now we're okay. So what we can do here is clearly get more gears into the system, which probably is mostly a question of shortage of iron, but that's the next step. I'm going to go underground here, like this. I'm going to do this, And what I'm going to do is set up a couple of blues like that, with the idea that you are going to be building regular inserters, and you are going to be, or assemblers, you're going to be building the advanced ones, and you're going to do this, like that. Actually, just for less walking in the future, we're going to go this way instead. You change your mind, you're going to do the basic ones, you are going to do the advanced ones, you are going to go into a bin, you are going to have power covering all of you, and all of you, and all of you like that. There you go. So, we need to get our next level smelting going on. That's where we are right now. How are we on inserters? We do not have enough on our person, so I'm going to grab a bunch from there. And actually, well, I meant conveyor belts, but inserters is also true. I'm going to pick up a bunch of those. I'll pick up some spare green circuits. So we're good there now, although we will have to go and amplify that dramatically. And there we go. So we can see that clearly steel is going to be our thing here. Iron. Fuck. Iron, not steel. God damn it, Quill. Every time. Okay, how are we doing on the stone furnaces? We've got enough for our next layer. That's going to be fine. We'll almost certainly need more drills. But for now, we're going to get started on the furnaces themselves. So let's go and do this. And even this probably won't be enough production for our current demands, which is freaky, but true. You know, this will make it a little easier to do the drag. So you're going to be going like this. Excellent. And so what you're doing is you're feeding this way. I wish my dexterity were a little bit better here. I have a tendency when I'm trying to go sideways here of accidentally going, you know, too far up or whatever and not placing things correctly. See that? It's like, oh, if you ever want to go for like a real speed run, I have to get so good at this, but I don't. Real speed run takes like months and months and months and months of dedication, and oh, am I not dedicated enough for that? No siree. Okay, we got that. So now all we need to do is actually get the inputs going on. And we're going to do that. I'm going to make sure to split over here. I'm going to need another splitter too. Because what I'm going to do is split there. Like that. You want to split kind of as early as possible, rather than split when they're already combined, because that would not lead to the kind of behavior you want. And then over here to A, we're going to need a split, and B, we're going to need some undergrounds, which we've got, right? No, we're out of undergrounds. I should be able to make some with just a few more iron plates. Excellent. Okay. So you are going to run underground that way, which means that then we can have you come up like this, and like that, and like that, and then you're going to combine up this way and do a funky little circle there. And then we're going to double our production. Excellent, except for the fact that there's no way we have enough iron ore being mined here. So that's going to be the next step. Also, we're going to have to put our guns down somewhere. Probably by our power, because that's quite polluty, and that's what tends to draw aggro. I think if I'm visualizing this correctly, I think we can actually keep building up here, and it'll grab a surprising amount from both sides. We can do this, and that, and that. And then we need a couple of splitters, which are actually going to be used to join. Well, yeah, okay. I will join up here. It'll use less material for now. I'm going to balance them out a little bit better by doing that. Yeah, that's going to be fine. We're going to oversaturate this line later on. We can either run multiple yellow lines up, red lines, multiple red lines maybe, because there's actually going to be a fair amount of iron coming out of here, so we'll see. Okay, I got the guns. I've got some amount of ammo, so, oh, I'm going to go and eliminate all this. There we go. But yeah, what I'm going to do is run to the other side here. It would have been nice to leave a little underground, but that's the way it is. And so they can't come up through here, I don't think. So if we set up a row of guns, like, I want to make sure they don't squeak by on the north. Oh, I got to get closer. There, something like this. This should be in range of our guns no matter what. So if I grab this and go half and half, and grab the rest and go half, and then there. We got 10 magazines in each one of those. These will end, they'll burn through that really fast, but not that fast. Why am I picking up coal? I don't think I need coal in hand for anything. It's just going to take up room. I could manually plop it down in some of these things. So even as far as now, we're not fully saturating these tracks. So I'm just trying to dump my coal inventory here. It is mostly getting iron ore to the end, but it might be worth sticking around here just a second longer. Setting up the last set of drills. And we do have light tech, but can I really afford to spend time plopping down lights here? I don't know, you guys. Nice! There we go. That's going to be good. Some of these won't last very long before running dry, but that's okay. Alright, so hopefully that'll lead us to slightly better saturation. Is there anything in hand that I should be crafting right now? Probably our next level of power, to be honest. What else? The blue inserters, yes. Trying to think. We should probably be thinking about the next round of power production. Oh, I actually have some iron ore in hand, which I'm going to dump. I also have some copper ore in hand, which I am also going to dump to make room. Okay. Oh, oh yeah, of course, there's a backlog. That makes perfect sense over here. That they can't empty. But that's not going to last forever. Okay, so that should do our number there. Almost certainly this is still not enough iron. But rather than set up another line of iron, like I want to set up the other one just for symmetry here, but rather than set up another line of stone furnaces, I think what I really, really, really want to do, I just remembered what I need to do. What I really, really want to do is set up our iron production. This here, let me get you guys like that and like that. You can feed into a stone furnace this way, which is then going to feed out into a bin that way. And like that, we are going to be making some brick here. Let me pick up more of the coal, just to make sure that we are full, and full like that. So you are going to be making stone bricks, which we're going to need for our stone furnaces, or steel furnaces, which I sort of started first. So we need to get some rudimentary steel going, just to bootstrap our frickin' industry. Well, okay, what I can do for our steel production, I can plan on the fact that we will likely upgrade all of those to steel furnaces. Now, with the steel smelting, I don't know what the ideal ratio there is. But, well, let's go ahead and make them in blocks of 8. Worst case scenario is we oversaturate the block, but that's okay. We just keep splitting things off, and that's going to be fine. So, let's assume... So I think I'm going to do the smelting for it here. I think I'm going to move it over to the other side of the coal. So I've got to get iron ore over here. That's okay. It might be worth taking a moment and making sure I've got tons of this stuff in hand, because I'm going to need a fair bit of material, because if we look, right, I'm going to need more splitters, more undergrounds, more splitters, more undergrounds, and I've got lots. And then I'll pick up a shite ton of the conveyor belts. I'm good on inserters, at least for now, although you need so much. You may as well pick up a... Oh, we actually get... Oh, you're running slow. Do you not have enough power? You don't have enough power. Okay. Okay. Next thing we have to do is increase our power. So cancel this, cancel this. What you're going to be making is you're going to make 10, 20, 32. Am I dropping shit? Fuck! Seriously? Because I'm full of goddamn stone. Oh, no! Okay, there you go. Starting to pick it up. I want 32 furnaces? What do you think about this? Because it's 14, basically, per row of 10 engines. I mean, if technically that's not exactly the ratio, so if you're making a lot, you can go with a different number, but that's what I have in my head. So it's easier to just keep working on that. So I want 14 times... 2 is 28, plus another 14 would bring us to 32, 42 total burners. If I want to add some more, I think that's probably fine. I could go to the next level and go like 56. Maybe. So I don't know how much I got queued up because of all the stuff, but I'm going to go, tell you what, I'm going to build 30 steam engines, because that's what I can right now. So that's 3 sets, which means we're going to be going to, what was it? 42. Burners or boilers. So 32 I've got. Excellent. I also need to pair that up with 32 burner inserters. 10, 20, 32. And we're going to need more offshore pumps. Build 5 just in case. There's no way. No, because 1 is more than enough to supply the 14. And in fact, I think it's overkill for that, but that's okay. A little bit of overkill never hurt anyone. Let's get some pipes. Oh, I should get some automated pipe production going on. You know what? Since I've filled my manual queue here, and I don't have to rush, let's get, real quick, a little bit of automated pipe production. I can put it right over here. It's going to be fine. So you're going to just exist here. You're going to occasionally grab stuff and do this. And we can just use a wooden chest for this. You are making pipes. Thank you very much. Okay. It's not going to help us now, but we're still going to need some more later on when we get around to our oil. We'll be very happy that we've got a bajillion pipes sitting there. Can I dump some stone in here? Some. Let me put a chest here and fill it with stone. I mean, I don't think it's going to get used, but at least it's not filling up my goddamn inventory with garbage. Okay. Structure-wise, see, I always screw this up and do things in the wrong order. Is this what we need for the steel furnace? May as well. Let's go actually get the electrical distribution first. Yeah, that's fine, because I'm going to be very happy to have that. So, I always fuck this up. I need to make... Well, we'll make do for the missing bits first. I really need to get the pumps first. And the reason is that I don't know actually how things are supposed to be lined up without that. Because that's fine, and then it goes kind of wonky over here. Well, that's not true, because I can build one pump followed by a pipe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that works out well. Ish. Do I not have... Did I cancel the inserters? The burner inserters? I did. 10, 20, 30, 2. Okay. I should have picked up a few more other things along the way. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to put pump here. Is that right? Oh, yeah, that's good. And then another one here, which is technically a little too far away, but that doesn't matter because one of the things I can do with these is actually merge up their behavior. Yeah. Oh well. Let's do this. We'll figure it out. So we're gonna have slightly offset numbers here and there, and it's gonna look and feel stupid, but it's gonna be fine. So you're gonna do that, and same thing here. We're gonna have some piping that goes like that and merges up and feeds into different things. Okay. The important thing at this point is to get these burner inserters to go the right way around to feed coal down this chain like this, which is very, very, very nice and satisfying. So here too, we actually need to get the pipe to go that way so we can get the next string of boilers going here. And the problem is at this point, I've completely lost count of everything. So there's no way I'm going to end up with the correct ratio in the end, which is kind of disheartening, but, you know. We'll at least have lots is what we'll end up with. We'll have lots. Whatever that means. It means I'll have produced too much of one thing / not enough of another thing. But as long as I'm overkilling one aspect of it, it's going to be fine. More than the amount of power I actually need, whatever that amount might end up being. I need to build some more actual pipes here to just finish this up, but that's okay. Let me cancel the rest of these engines. And we'll get... These guys are all connected, and so there'll be this last row. And as long as I've got enough boilers to run all these, then we're actually going to be fine on our power. Okay, now I think I've got enough now. Yeah, I've got 20 more in here, so that's going to be okay. Probably. I don't know. And the burner inserters? See, if I'd made the correct number of one of these things, then I'd be able to use that as a guide for whatever. But in the end, I didn't, because I kept canceling my queue, because I built, you know, a bunch of things in kind of a dumb order. Efficiency. So, I mean, that's how much I got of that for now. I think I'll feel better if I do just build maybe an extra couple of pumps, put them in here. Actually, just the one was probably enough. But you know what? We don't want a water shortage. It costs us really Nothing to build the extra pump. So at some point, what we'll be doing is coming back here and verifying that that all the water is running at 100 degrees, which will tell us we have enough burners for all of our power plants. How are you not connected to the grid? There you go. So you've all got some water. The temperature is gonna balance out after a bit. We've got more than enough power right now, right? We're killing the power. We're gonna revisit this in a little while and see how we feel about things. Also, it's possible that our coal may or may not be the right amount. Okay, let's consider. We've got lots of the yellows. We've got plenty of these. We've got the undergrounds. We've got some splitters. I'm gonna get some more going on here, and we've got plenty of stone furnaces for now. No, we actually used a shit ton of stone furnaces along the way. Wow. So we're going to have to build some. Cancel that. We're going to go and build 16. 10, 15, 16. And we're going to set up our little iron production line just over here. It's going to be relatively short, and that's going to be okay. So what's going to happen on one side of this, we're going to have steel plus iron ore. Same as we've been dealing with so far. So 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then we're going to get another group over here, like this. And that means that this side, I can sort of do this, yes. If I drag this across at exactly the right pace, it sort of sounds like the Terminator sound. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. And then here, we're going to do that and that. I know, it's going to look crazy. What? Quill, what are you doing? It's okay, it's fine. All right, let's get some shit up on here, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. So, just for whatever purposes for balancing, I'm going to go and do this, even though it's fine. And we can figure out the coal mining later on. We're probably going to need more coals. More coals? Yes, more coals. Let's figure this out. I want the coal to be on the inside of this sequence. Yes, I do. And then I need iron ore to be on the outside. Again, for now, I'm just going to grab off of this. I'll put the cut a little bit higher up. So half it's going to be going into our actual iron smelting, and half it's going to be going into our steel smelting. And yeah, we're going to need to invest in faster stuff later on, but that's okay. Shh, don't tell anyone. Let's go and do this and run the underground to here. I forgot I can click and drag this, like, as of, I don't know, some patch. Which I've never not played, seriously, not on that patch, but still, like, the underground pipes and underground, I probably have to go a little further, actually, to stop things from being a problem. The underground pipes and the underground conveyor belts can be dragged like that. So, I know this is going to be a little awkward because I'm going to have to go underground here, but ultimately I think our life is going to be better and a little bit more future-proof if I drug it around in that particular fashion. So we're going to do this and that. Okay, so iron's going to come here. It's going to be on the outside. That's going to be fine. All right, so now that we've got that, you will need some power. Boop. I mean, I think I did this accurately. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Like that, and then you're going to grab the other side. Like this. Okay, stop to think. It'd almost be better if it was actually rotating around the other way, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, it's fine. So what's going to happen here is we want to make sure that there's only coal on this. And we can do that with an underground. So if I do that and that, there you go. It's a cheap and easy way to get a little bit of splitting going on, which is awesome. Because then what we do is get you going here and then down this way, and that will feed coal into the things that are trying to make steel plates. And then have room on the output for actual steel. So that's nice. And then we can use the same trick with the underground here. To... There we go. Do that. Actually, I guess to save a couple of plates, I can extend you out here, there, and I need another one, which kind of sucky. I mean, do I want to go this way? Actually, you know what? You can go the other way around. It's fine. So, there we go, like that. And so now we have just pure steel coming out of here. So then I'll just run up this way. And we'll end up with another block of this later on. So now we have actual steel plate production. And we have stone brick production over here. Yeah, we can grab all this, which is fine. Which means now I can start making... Oh yeah, I never did this. That's okay. I was going to say, now I can start making steel furnaces. But no, I can't. So, short term, what we're going to do is just dump this into a chest, like so, and like so. And again, the power is, yeah, we've got overkill on power right now. That's good. What we don't have, I think, is enough science. It looks like my science is going very slowly, which is probably continues to be a sign that I don't have enough iron plates kicking around. So let's go and find out. I'm going to pick up a shit ton of bullets over here to load into my automated guns, which actually, now that I remember it, let's build a bunch of those. You've got a backlog of gears there. We are going to be building on both sides of this. I wonder if I should balance out short term. No, we're okay. That's good. Actually, no, we have tons of beakers. Oh, we're fine. Actually, if there's anything, it's just build more of the freaking science buildings. Okay, well, that's good to know. Here, let's build some more labs. Didn't realize our production was going to be sufficient to feed more labs right now. That's actually really nice to see. So our iron's okay. I mean, we are going to need more. We kind of need a little bit more right now anyway, but we're not too shabby. I'm going to pick up some of these pipes. It's probably an easier way to pick up a few stacks, but that's going to be all right. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we're waiting for this to finish. I guess I'll finish the guns, because it probably is a really good idea, especially over here. Because now, I don't see any alien nests yet, but you can get effed so fast. So fast. Or I'll put one token gun over here, which might not be safe, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to go and drop my pistol over there. Hit Q to change to this weapon. There we go, and then I don't need those bullets anymore. Excellent. Okay. Let's think. I guess I put a cut in here. That's fine. Next episode, we need to put down more science labs and a few more guns peppered here. I'm going to get a block of 4. 4 seems to be the magic number to be really, really secure early on, and that's without walls. Even better when you get walls. You need, somewhat fewer, but by then things will have evolved. We need to seriously ramp up our steel production, which is going to happen via... Here, let's unpause for a second. It's going to happen via the next tech. We're going to go and finish the advanced materials processing. I mean, I'm going to want the better electrics anyway, although I may have done that in the not the ideal order here. We're going to do that. I'll have to, while this is still constructing, I'll probably run all the way down to the power to fill that up with a maximum bullets. And then, yeah, we'll put down the extra science stuff. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.